The next and the last topic in this chapter is on cofactors. Children, again, this is a very, very important topic. Definitely it will come for exam. Okay. Now, what is a cofactor? You know, the enzymes are proteins, right? Having consisting of many different polypeptide chain. It's mainly proteins containing polypeptide chain, right? So these enzymes may also have a non-proteinaceous constituent, non-protein, which is called as the cofactor. Okay, but the protein part of the enzyme is the apoenzyme. What is that? Apoenzyme plus the cofactor together forms the enzyme actually. They're very important for the reactions for the enzymes. If the cofactors are removed from the apoenzyme, the reaction in the enzyme's activity is completely lost. Clear? So the cofactors are also very important. So what are the two components of the enzyme? The proteinaceous part, which is the apoenzyme, and the non-proteinaceous part, which is the cofactors. Clear? Okay. Now there are mainly three types of cofactors. Cofactors, which is the prosthetic group, the coenzymes, and the metal ions. Okay. Now, what is the difference between prosthetic group, coenzyme, metal ion, and all that? A prosthetic group is very tightly bound to the apoenzyme. Clear? Which is prosthetic group is very closely bound to the apoenzyme, whereas coenzyme is only transiently bound to the apoenzyme. Okay, now they are, for example, prosthetic group, example heme is the prosthetic group in peroxidase and catalases which catalyze the breakdown of H2O2. H2O2 into water and oxygen. That's a reaction which is catalyzed by two enzymes, which is peroxidase and catalases. Right. In these enzymes, in both of these enzymes, heme is bound, very tightly bound to the this apoenzyme. Clear? Heme is the prosthetic group in peroxidase and catalase. Clear? And coenzymes. The second thing is coenzyme. I told the coenzymes are not very tightly bound, they're just loosely bound to the apoenzyme. Clear? Okay. And for example, in many coenzymes, coenzyme part, vitamins are the main component. Coenzyme is the main component. Okay, the main component of coenzyme is vitamins. Vitamins, especially vitamin B, one of the vitamin B, it is nicotine or niacin. NAD and NADP is a main part of the coenzyme, children. What is NAD and NADP? Nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. NADP or nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, which contain actually niacin, right? Okay, so which is usually forms the coenzymes, right? And third of the kind is the non-proteinaceous compound is the metal ions. Now these metal ions form coordinate bonds. Now what is coordinate bonds? With the side chains of the apoenzyme at active site and one or more coordinate bond with the substrate. The metal ion, what do? They form coordinate bond with the active site of the apoenzyme and also form coordinate bond with the substrate also. Clear? For example, zinc. Zinc is a cofactor of carboxypeptidases. What is that? Carboxypeptidase. Once again, what is this coenzyme or cofactor, children? What are these cofactors? That is, an enzyme contains a proteinaceous part and a non-proteinaceous part. The proteinaceous part is the apoenzyme, and the non-protein part is the cofactor. The cofactors are of three types. What are they? They may be either the prosthetic group, the coenzymes, and metal ion. What are prosthetic group? Prosthetic groups are very tightly bound to the apoenzyme. For example, heme is a compound in prosthetic group in peroxidases and catalases, which catalyze the breakdown of H2O2. And coenzymes, which is loosely bound to the apoenzyme, and in many examples, vitamins form the part of coenzymes itself. So, for example, NAD and NADP, which contains niacin. It's a vitamin D, children. Okay, and the third type is the metal ion, which is usually the zinc. Many reactions, zinc is a cofactor of carboxypeptidases. Okay, and what do? They form coordinate bonds with the enzyme, apoenzyme, as well as coordinate bond with the substrate also. See, enzyme substrate reaction cheyanallo appale. So there also it will create the coordinate bond. Okay, so that is all with the lesson, children. Thank you all very much.